your first time as a director? Has it given you a new perspective of movies?
No. It's just more work. I never had so many people ask me questions as a director. It's like, what do you think of these shoes? I don't know. What do you think of them? What do you think of this wallpaper? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think of this lamp? I don't know. You guys decide. So in that sense, it's a lot of questions. But some of the best directors in the world are coming out of Mexico now. So you know, the craft is very, very high in Mexico. And some, you know, world-class direction, world-class movies and actors. So it's a great time to be in Mexico to have my movie. I don't compare this in the same category as, you know, Amores Perron and Y tu madre. But Y tu madre también is crazy like this. But this is, you know, a fun movie for people to laugh hard. That's it.
Oh, that's really good.
I think so.
And for example, you were acting in this movie. So how did you manage to pay attention to the other actors? Well,
I felt pretty comfortable. If you hire the right actors, you're going to do that's your best job as a director. That's the advice I got. And I think it's pretty right. You don't have to, David Carradine's been in 100 movies. You don't have to really tell him a lot to do. Maybe gave him 1 or 2 notes the whole movie. And they were all happy to be there. Everybody likes working on a comedy if it's working. Everybody hates it if it doesn't.
And, well, as an actor, in your case, did you get the chance, for example, now that you can have someone directing you, to do something you couldn't do before in other movies, for example?
I don't know. They pretty much let me do whatever I wanted before. Well, I felt like more confident in as much as I didn't have the time to doubt myself. We didn't have the video playback. In other words, whatever we just did, we couldn't look at. We just had to trust it. So in that sense, it was good to just trust something and not overthink it or do something to death. Because, you know, sometimes in Adam Sandler's movies, you know, we'll do something 50 times because they have time and money. It doesn't necessarily make it better. But he has his way of working, and this is a small movie, you know, so this is Adam Sandler's 25% of his salary is what we spent on the whole movie. But it was a labor of love, you know, it was fun, and I loved working with all of these guys and a lot of prisoners in the movie, real prisoners, so it was fun, it was interesting, and dangerous maybe.
Now that you talk about Adam Sandler, what have you learned from him? Because I know you guys
save your money. I learned that. He saved his, I hadn't saved mine. Try not to get divorced. I learned that on my own. Well, I think, you know, he has a real good system with his movies, but he's still making things that he finds funny. And so that's a good lesson, and I try to do that as well.
Okay. In most of your movies, your character is like someone normal who suddenly becomes extraordinary. Would you say that's like your trademark?
That's a good, I like that description. I also like the description of, you know, someone could look at me and go, well, the audience can say, well, my life's not perfect, but look at that guy, Rob Schneider, he's got real problems. I like that. He's an average guy. If anything, like, you know, Tintin and Canton Philosophy, if it works in Mexico, I think because there's some relatability to he's an average guy. And this movie's a little different, so I'm interested to see the reaction.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
We didn't have a lot of time, so can you tell me something about you that no one knows? Or something that no one expects you to do, that you actually do?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm on Facebook now.
Really? Are you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I didn't realize, but then I have 8,000 people trying to be my friend, and I don't know how to do that, so maybe I'll get off Facebook now.
Including us.
Yeah.
Including us.
But it's, no, I'm doing a drama next. People don't know that. It's a little movie I'm doing in Europe. It's called Small Apartments. And I'm excited about that. And I'd also like to do a movie here in Mexico. So I'm still waiting for that phone call from the director or producer, but hopefully if this movie does well, I'll get some attention and do it. But thank you. I wish it was a crazier thing. Something about me.
Well, it's great because I actually read that you said something about not doing drama, so
yeah.
that's pretty much news.
Okay, well, good. Well, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much.